Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As always, everyone have an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for. I'm going to try to talk loud because of the wind. So the wind, my voice, and the road. 3 things. So I decided to get up and go walking this morning. It's a nice day. It's breezy out, but it feels good. It's cool. So I was like, let me get up and get out. Really don't have too much to talk about. I was going to do a video earlier about something, but then I realized I'm between timelines because I was feeling some negative energy, and I was like, no, we're not going to focus on that. It's like everything that I kept looking and seeing had like some type of negative attachment to it. I'm like, I'm good. So trying to stay away from that. But I hope everyone doing good out there. I hope everyone is doing fine, living life, enjoying life, doing right by yourselves and by others and stuff like that. So, yeah. I feel like somebody asking how my son doing. He's doing good. He's still coughing. But what's going on is artificial air can screw with you. And what's artificial air is like your AC units, your heater units. It has dust in it. So like I told him today, it's clearing up. So like I told him today, when he go to school, he should be fine. So yeah. So he should be fine by the time he get back home. The air out here is what's gonna help. That's why I'm outside. Because this morning, when I was asleep, I was fine. And then when I woke up, my throat was feeling kind of itchy. And so I said, I'm going to come outside. And that's all I need to do. Now I feel a whole lot better. Sometimes I think we get to the point when we outside, we try to tell our kids, be careful, don't you know. And I've done it before. Put your jacket on and do this and do that. But just to let you know, this air is safer than the air that's inside of your house. It's actually safer. And I know certain places got stuff going on, but this is more fresher air. The air that's inside your home is contaminated with dust, it's bad energy, and a lot of different things. So if you're feeling sick, hold on, vehicle coming. So I hope y'all can hear me. I'm trying to cover up the microphone because of the wind. But if you're feeling sick and you've been in the house for a couple of days and you just feel like, man, I'm taking medicine, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm not feeling better, go outside. Outside is what's going to help heal you. That's your missing component. That's the part that you need. I know a lot of times people be like, see, me being outside is what got me sick. Nah. Transferring into a room with AC unit on or the heat on is what messed you up. That's what messed you up. When you transfer from natural air to the fake air, it messes your system up because the settings are different. The energies are different. It actually tells a lot about your body, what's going on with your body and stuff. Now when it comes to me and my son, right now we're in a different timeline. So we're in a high frequency timeline and a low frequency timeline. I kind of want to tell y'all what happened the other day while he was home. I'm gonna just put it like this. There was an incident at the school yesterday, so it worked out in my favor. Didn't know. I'm gonna just leave it like that. There was something that happened at the school the other day. And whatnot. So when I tell y'all, pay attention to a lot of stuff that goes on around you. Oh, and I know y'all like, what the heck is this? I couldn't find my hoop earrings, so I went into some old stuff and I found my little hair store earrings, and I found this. I was gonna put this in my hair. It's technically for when you have braids or something like that. And I had it in my hair, but it kept falling out. So I said, forget it. I'm going to put on my glasses instead. That's all it is. Just, what is it, hair jewelry. I decided just to put here I just went it on. So that's where it landed at. So yeah. But anyway, but yeah. So kind of lost track of where I was at. But yeah. But with life and things that's going on, you know, temperatures, the sicknesses, and all of that. It's just because you're going through different time zones, different airways and stuff like that. So when the wind blows, think of that as a jet stream. Think of that like a jet stream. You know how like the turtles get on the jet streams and they go through underneath the water to get to where they need to get at faster? That's kind of like how the wind blows. That's kind of how life is. We are on a frequency. Sometimes we on the frequency where we don't feel anything, when it's like humid outside or dry or stale kind of feel outside. And then when the wind blows, that's saying that you all on a jet stream. You all on a going into a different direction. And back to like with my son, with him right now, like I said, we're going through different timelines. So the energy we're feeling is old energies. And the thing about it is, if I didn't know that we was going through old energies, we could literally get stuck in this timeline. And that's okay. I knew I was going to get somewhere, yes. So you have to be mindful of the energies that's around you, because you can get yourself stuck in a timeline if you don't pay attention to the details of what's going on with you. So, for example, yesterday, I told y'all that I had to let my son stay home. If not mistaken, I know I did 2 videos. One I think I deleted. But if not mistaken, I said I'm going to let my son stay home. And I told y'all that I had to do it because of my oldest. So I let him stay home, not just because of the cough. He literally could have still went to school. But for some reason, I was like, nah, I'm going to let him stay home. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but my energy directed me to this, so I'm going to just speak on it. By me letting my son stay home, there was an incident at the school. They had to do a shutdown. And what happened is, by me having my son to stay home yesterday, because I was feeling that vibe, that energy, I actually saved my actual oldest son in his timeline. Because what had happened at this location would have happened at that location where he's at. So by me listening to my own intuition and my own energy and listening to what was going on, I saved both of my kids at the same time. Now the situation that happened at the school, everything was taken care of, but they had to go on a lockdown. It was like that. They had to do a lockdown for the school. And all the schools are in one, elementary all the way up to high school is in one big location. And they had to do a lockdown. And because of the situation, I was able to actually save my son from a situation that would have probably harmed his life. Because I listened to my intuition, I paid attention to the energies, I paid attention to the temperature and all of that. And I know sometimes y'all might be like, man, that's just a lot of work. It ain't when you get to the point of paying attention to details, it becomes natural. It's just a natural day. I'm going to tell y'all, I've been on this journey, like I always say, since I was a kid. Little. Like, all the way, I'll put like this. The last moment I remember was when I was like 3, 4. I've been on this journey ever since then. Because I chose to focus on my life instead of other people's lives. And because of that, that's how I know all this information. Because you pay attention to everything around you. Everything matters. Everything. The way we feel, the vibes, everything matters. A lot of times we're focusing on so many things that we don't realize that you could be saving your life in the future. You could be saving your kids' lives in the future. You could be saving a family member lives in the future just by paying attention to the details. When you get those vibes and those energies, like earlier, out of nowhere, people from my past were popping up in my head. I'm like, why are they popping up in my head? It's because they either think well, I sure ain't thinking about them, but they thinking about me. All right, dogs, y'all better get out the street. Y'all coming to me? Hold on, stay right here. Come on. I don't know if that car coming. Y'all stay right here. Don't move. The little puppies that was around, there was a car coming, so I stopped so they don't get hit. Alright, they good. They on the other side. But anyway, yeah, you'll have to go to my other video if you want to see. I know somebody like, let me see him. Yeah, you'll have to go to the other video. It was the one about 10 videos ago, something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, somebody said, how you hear me? It's just a comment. Okay. It's just common sense. I know sometimes when I come up here, yeah, I'm jumping topics because I do this. A lot of times y'all like, how the heck she know what I'm thinking? Some of it's common sense. It's a natural question that people ask. So I just ask it because it's like a billion people in the world. I'm going to get it right eventually. I think that's the thing people need to realize. I can really say whatever the heck I want to say, and I'm right to somebody. But I'm right all the time. I don't want to say I'm right all the time, but in a way I'm kind of right all the time because I only speak when it's necessary. You know, I don't like to waste my voice or energy just to fill up a room. My presence can do that by itself. So technically, yeah, I can sit back and be like, yeah, you should go get that bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from McDonald's. Or yeah, you need to go get that coffee you wanted. See, somebody's like, how the heck? Yeah, it's like that. And I'm not advertising companies or whatever. Only reason why I say that because that's the main restaurant in town. But yeah, it's literally like that, y'all. I can be like, yeah, you need to walk away from him. You know he ain't no good for you. And right now, so oh my God, I was just thinking that. I could be like, yep, put the ice cream down. You know you don't need to eat it. You know what? You are so right. That's really how life is, man. It's not about calculations. It's not about trying to add everything up. It's just going with the flow of the moment. No different in the temperatures, the weathers, the season changes, cold, no cold, sickness, no sickness. You understand? It ain't about trying to get it right all the time. I'm gonna be honest, I sometimes I mess up on purpose. Y'all should see me in the house. I bump into just about everything that I walk into. You enjoy the process. But if you're paying attention to the process that you're enjoying, you'll know how to maneuver. You know when to go somewhere, when not to go somewhere. You know when to play around, when not to play around. You know when to stand up and you know when to sit down. It's really like that. Like, for me, everything I do counts. Everything I do matters. I don't sit there all day be like, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I go with the energy. If I feel good, that's what I need to do. If I feel bad about the idea, the option, then I sit back and think about it for a second. Ask myself, is whatever I'm thinking about that might feel bad worth me thinking about it? So I analyze the situation. Like, let me think about it a little bit. You know what? Yeah, I need to put a coat on. Okay, see what happens now? I don't have to think about that issue all day long if I should have had a coat or not. Because I allow myself to think about it. So I check the weather. It's like that. But if it's one of the things, yeah, I need to go and curse this person out or whatever, pump your brakes. Let's walk away from that. You know, you can ask yourself why you need to do it. And if you don't, if the reason behind it is still a negative response, and you know it ain't gonna come out positive, walk away from it. Now you ain't gotta worry about being sick. Love can make you sick. You understand? If you ain't paying attention, no matter how you throw it, love can make you happy. It can make you sad. It can make you, angry. It can make you sick. It can make you anxious. It can make you excited. It can make you joyful. Love can do a lot of things. Love is the one emotion that is attached to every emotion in the world. Because if you're going to focus on it, you must love it. So don't allow yourself to get sick by stuff and allow yourself to sit back and overthink every single thing. The times you overthink is probably the time that could screw your life up. You know, we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna go through things. And hey, like I always say, if today is my last day or today your last day, don't you want to go out with a smile? I do. Shucks. It's like that's the worst thing. Somebody come up and pop you upside the head and you out and you over there. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be smiling hard. Excuse me. I'm gonna be smiling hard. I don't care. Come up and try to run me over. I'm gonna be smiling hard as I don't know what. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna smile through it. So at least if I'm still supposed to be here, I can at least say I'm going out with a fighting chance. But if I'm going out all that mad face, man, I don't know who can survive off of that. But all I know is at the end of the day, y'all can carry yourselves. It's just about saying, you know what? Let me enjoy this life. Now, I know we got some people that are extremists out here, so be mindful. But enjoy life, man. Sitting here debating and fussing and stuff and all of that. And don't get me wrong. Earlier today, I saw something. I'm going to briefly talk about it. But I saw something. These people were trying to go up against a company because they was mad. But the thing is, how you gonna advertise their products and say and say you're not gonna deal with them at the same time? See, that type of stuff. It's like sometimes the argument, if it's too easy to argue, it's time to let it go. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.